Welcome to the Forbidden Library podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. Imagine a world that exists only on paper, a cryptic civilization teeming with life, a realm governed by laws beyond our understanding, its language, a conundrum that defies decryption. This isn't the plot of a science fiction novel or an episode of The Twilight Zone. It's a real, tangible object that you can hold in your hands. It's the Codex Seraphinianus, a bizarre and beautiful artifact that has puzzled people for decades since its creation in the late 20th century. The Codex is an encyclopedia, but not like any you've encountered before. Its pages are filled with intricate, vivid illustrations, depictions of a world that's both alien and eerily familiar. There are images of strange creatures, bizarre architecture, and cryptic symbols. But what makes the Codex truly unique and perplexing is its language. The text of the Codex Seraphinianus is written in an unknown script, a series of elegant, looping glyphs that seem to follow a complex system of rules, yet defy all attempts at translation. This language, if indeed it is a language, is the work of Italian artist and architect Luigi Serafini. He spent 2.5 years creating the Codex, pouring his imagination onto over 360 pages of thick, quality paper. The Codex Seraphinianus is often called the weirdest book in the world, and it's easy to see why. It's a glimpse into a different universe, a world that exists in the mind of its creator, and in the minds of those who dare to explore its pages. It's an enigma, a mystery that invites and resists interpretation. Some have speculated that the Codex is a work of art, a surrealist masterpiece that challenges our notions of reality and fiction. Others see it as a philosophical statement, a critique of our obsession with categorization and understanding. Still, others believe it may hold hidden truths, secrets encoded in its indecipherable script and bizarre illustrations. The truth is, no one knows what the Codex Seraphinianus truly is or what it means, and perhaps that's the point. In a world where knowledge is often just a Google search away, the Codex is a reminder of the mystery and wonder that lie at the heart of existence. It's a mirror that reflects our desire to understand and our frustration when we can't. It's a testament to the power of imagination, to the ability of a single mind to create a world that's as complex and mysterious as our own. This is the story of the Codex Seraphinianus, an alien encyclopedia that invites us to explore a world beyond our understanding. It's a journey into the unknown, a voyage into the depths of the human imagination. And like any journey, it begins with a single step. Let's take that step together into the strange and beautiful world of the Codex Seraphinianus. The Codex Seraphinianus was born in the late 20th century, in a time characterized by both the promise of technological advancement and the fear of nuclear annihilation. In the year 1981, the world was on the brink of the digital revolution. The first personal computers were making their way into homes, and the Internet, that vast, interconnected network of information that we now take for granted, was still in its infancy. This was also the height of the Cold War, a period of political and military tension between the United States and the Soviet Union that lasted for more than 4 decades. The threat of nuclear war hung heavy in the air, and the world seemed to be teetering on the edge of self-destruction. It was in this context that Luigi Serafini, a young Italian artist and architect, embarked on a monumental project that would consume 2.5 years of his life. Serafini was no stranger to the surreal. He was a product of the Italian counterculture, a movement that sought to challenge the conventions of mainstream society and explore new ways of thinking and being. His work was heavily influenced by surrealism, an artistic and literary movement that aimed to liberate the imagination by embracing the irrational and the dreamlike. The Codex Seraphinianus, with its fantastical illustrations and incomprehensible text, is a testament to this influence. It's a book that defies categorization, that refuses to be confined by the boundaries of logic and reason. It's a product of a mind that dared to dream, to imagine a world beyond the confines of reality. Yet, the Codex is more than just a work of surreal art. It's also a reflection of the time in which it was created. In an era marked by fear and uncertainty, the Codex offered an escape, a window into a different world. In this world, the rules of nature and society as we know them do not apply. Creatures morph and meld in impossible ways, and the laws of physics are ignored or outright defied. It's a world that's both alien and familiar, a world that's as chaotic and unpredictable as the real one. The Codex Seraphinianus, then, can be seen as a cultural artifact, a product of its time. It's a testament to the power of the human imagination, a reminder that even in the face of fear and uncertainty, we have the ability to create, to dream, to imagine different possibilities. It's a mirror that reflects the hopes and anxieties of its era, and a window into a world beyond our understanding. Imagine holding a book in your hands that seems to have been plucked from the mind of a being not of this world. This is the experience of encountering the Codex Seraphinianus for the first time. It's an imposing tome, spanning 360 pages, with a weight and heft that speaks to its grandeur. The cover is a deep burgundy, adorned with gold embossing that depicts a mysterious scene, setting the stage for the enigma contained within. Open the codex, and you're immediately plunged into a world of surreal and fantastical images. The illustrations, drawn by Serafini himself, are intricate and richly detailed, rendered in vibrant hues that seem to leap off the page. They depict a bewildering array of creatures and scenes, both beautiful and grotesque. There are plants that look like animals, and animals that look like plants. There are strange, complex machines, composed of intricate gears and levers, their purpose inscrutable. There are landscapes that defy the laws of physics, with bodies of water that flow upwards and buildings that twist and curl in impossible ways. Accompanying these images is a body of text, written in a script that bears no resemblance to any known language. The characters are delicate and ornate, with curves and loops that suggest a sense of fluidity. They flow across the page in neat rows, organized into paragraphs and sections, suggesting a sense of order and structure. Yet, try as you might, you'll find no meaning in these words. They resist interpretation, defying all attempts to decipher them. The Codex is divided into 11 chapters, each dedicated to a different aspect of this alien world. The first chapter deals with the flora and fauna, while the second explores the physics and mechanics of this strange universe. Other chapters delve into topics as diverse as architecture, clothing, history, and even cuisine. It's as if Serafini has created an entire encyclopedia for a civilization not our own, a guidebook to a world that exists only in his imagination. Yet, despite its seeming alienness, there's a familiarity to the Codex that's hard to ignore. The illustrations, while fantastical, are rendered with a precision and attention to detail that's reminiscent of scientific illustrations. The text, while inscrutable, is organized in a way that mirrors the structure of our own languages. It's as if Serafini is inviting us to bridge the gap between the known and the unknown, to find common ground between our world and his. Intriguingly, the Codex has no beginning, middle, or end. It's a cyclical journey that invites endless exploration and interpretation. Each page is a puzzle, a riddle to be solved, a mystery to be unraveled. It's a testament to the power of the human imagination, an invitation to dream and wonder. The Codex Seraphinianus, in all its alien splendor, serves as a mirror, reflecting back our own world in a new and perhaps more enlightened light. Diving deeper into the enigma that is the Codex Seraphinianus, one is compelled to question the nature and intention behind its creation. The Codex, as we've established, is an exhaustive document of an alien world. But what happens when we peel back the layers of its fantastical depictions and cryptic text? Let's take a closer look at the contents of this peculiar manuscript. The first chapter showcases a multitude of flora and fauna, yet these are no ordinary plants and animals. The creatures and vegetation depicted are a fantastical fusion of the familiar and the bizarre. Creatures with too many legs, plants that seem to defy gravity, and strange hybrid organisms that seem to exist in a state of perpetual metamorphosis. The illustrations are colored in vibrant hues, each detail meticulously crafted, each figure a testament to the boundless scope of Serafini's imagination. The Codex doesn't stop at documenting life forms. It delves deeper, tackling complex concepts like physics and mechanics. There are detailed diagrams, charts, and illustrations that depict the workings of this alien world. Yet, these explanations are not underpinned by the laws of physics as we understand them. Instead, they seem to follow their own set of rules, an alien logic that defies our understanding. Objects float without reason, water flows upwards, and buildings curl on themselves in impossible ways. Then there are chapters on architecture, clothing, and history, each more bewildering than the last. Buildings are not static structures but growing organic entities. Clothing is not merely fabric but an extension of the body, morphing and shifting in response to the wearer's emotions. History, as depicted in the Codex, isn't a linear progression but a cyclic loop where time is fluid and events can recur in different forms. But perhaps the most dangerous idea that the Codex Seraphinianus proposes is the notion of unintelligibility. The Codex is, in essence, an encyclopedia, a source of knowledge. Yet the knowledge it offers is not easily graspable. It defies our fundamental understanding, our innate need for comprehension. It's a paradox of sorts, an archive of knowledge that cannot be understood. This, arguably, is the Codex's most profound message, that not everything can be, or perhaps should be, understood. The Codex Seraphinianus, with its intricate illustrations and inscrutable text, is a testament to the limitless potential of the human imagination. It invites us to question, to wonder, to dream. It dares us to embrace the unknown, to revel in uncertainty, and to find wonder in the inexplicable. It is a mirror that reflects not only our world, but also our understanding of it, challenging us to look beyond the familiar and venture into the realm of the unknown. To truly appreciate the Codex Seraphinianus, we must consider both the physical and historical authenticity of this astonishing work. The Codex is a hefty tome, measuring approximately 14 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and over 1 inch thick. It comprises 271 pages of dense, cryptic text interspersed with vivid, detailed illustrations. The original version was bound in a dark blue cloth cover, embossed with gold lettering. The sheer size and weight of the Codex, the quality of its pages, and the intricacy of its illustrations all attest to the physical authenticity of this peculiar artifact. The Codex was first published in 1981 by Franco Maria Ricci, an Italian publisher known for his lavish and distinctive books. A limited run of 4,000 copies was initially produced, quickly selling out and cementing the Codex's reputation as a collector's item. Since then, the Codex Seraphinianus has seen multiple reprints and translations, its popularity only growing with each passing year. Despite the Codex's physical authenticity, questions arise when we delve into its historical authenticity. The Codex is a 20th century creation, yet it presents itself as an ancient, alien artifact. It's a paradox, a modern product designed to mimic the aesthetics and feel of a long-lost tome from an extraterrestrial civilization. The creator, Luigi Serafini, has been notoriously tight-lipped about the Codex's origins and meaning. In interviews, he has often deflected questions about the Codex, preferring to let the work speak for itself. This deliberate ambiguity has only fueled speculation and intrigue around the Codex, contributing to its mystique. Serafini has, however, shared that he was inspired by the natural history books and encyclopedias of his childhood, deeply fascinated by their intricate illustrations and detailed descriptions. The Codex Seraphinianus can be seen as a homage to these works, a twisted reflection of their form and function. Serafini's stated intention was to recreate the sense of wonder and mystery he experienced as a child when flipping through these books before he could fully understand the text. In this sense, the Codex achieves its goal remarkably well, evoking a sense of wonder and befuddlement in all who encounter it. In conclusion, while the Codex Seraphinianus's physical authenticity is unquestionable, its historical authenticity is intentionally ambiguous. It is a modern artifact masquerading as an ancient tome, a 20th century creation designed to evoke the mystique and allure of a lost alien civilization. This duality, this tension between the known and the unknown, the familiar and the alien, is part of what makes the Codex Seraphinianus such a unique and fascinating work. While the Codex Seraphinianus has been widely celebrated for its artistic merit and enigmatic qualities, it hasn't been entirely free from controversy and attempts at suppression. It's important to consider how access to this enigmatic codex has been controlled over the years, and how this gatekeeping has influenced our understanding and interpretation of it. When the Codex was first published in 1981, it was met with a mix of fascination and bewilderment. This was a book that seemed to defy categorization. Its alien script and bizarre illustrations sparked intrigue, but also some uneasiness. The Codex was not easily understood, and for some, that made it a target of suspicion. In the intervening years, the Codex Seraphinianus has experienced periods of censorship. Certain institutions, uncomfortable with its inexplicable content, have sought to limit its distribution. Some libraries have removed it from their shelves, and in certain countries, import restrictions have been placed on the book. There is a sense that by controlling access to the Codex, these institutions are attempting to control its narrative, to limit its influence and power. This gatekeeping isn't limited to physical access to the Codex. The mystery of the Codex's language has led to numerous attempts to decipher it. Yet Luigi Serafini has resisted these attempts, insisting that the script is asemic, without any inherent meaning. By keeping the key to the Codex's language to himself, Serafini is exercising a form of control over its interpretation. This has led to accusations of elitism, of creating an artificial barrier of understanding that only the creator can cross. These instances of censorship and gatekeeping around the Codex Seraphinianus reveal an underlying fear of the unknown, a discomfort with ambiguity. The Codex is a mirror to our own limitations, our struggle to make sense of a universe that often defies our understanding. By suppressing the Codex, by trying to control its narrative, we are in a way trying to impose order on chaos, a sense of familiarity on the alien. Yet, the Codex Seraphinianus resists these attempts at control. Its allure lies in its enigma, in the tantalizing possibility of hidden meanings waiting to be uncovered. Despite the efforts to suppress it, the Codex continues to captivate, to inspire wonder and curiosity in those who encounter it. In this sense, the Codex is a testament to the power of the imagination, a reminder that not everything in this world, or beyond it, can be easily understood or controlled. In the realms of spirituality, occultism, and mysticism, the Codex Seraphinianus holds an intriguing position. Its inscrutable text and bizarre illustrations, seemingly disconnected from our reality and yet eerily familiar, encourage the exploration of metaphysical interpretations. The Codex appears to be more than just an alien artifact. It could be seen as a spiritual or mystical text, a cosmic guidebook of sorts. In the spiritual realm, the Codex's indecipherable script might be read as an exercise in confronting our limitations in understanding the divine. The Codex invites us to surrender to the mystery, to accept that there are aspects of the universe that are beyond our comprehension. It's a lesson in humility, a reminder that our knowledge, however vast, is finite and dwarfed by the infinite expanses of the cosmos. The Codex also seems to embody the principle of apophenia, the human tendency to perceive connections and meanings where none objectively exist. This is a fundamental aspect of many spiritual and mystical practices, from divination to meditation, where practitioners seek to find patterns or messages in randomness. The Codex's asemic script and surreal illustrations could be seen as an invitation to engage in this kind of spiritual exploration, to find personal significance in its enigmatic pages. From an occult perspective, the Codex Seraphinianus might be viewed as a grimoire, a book of magical knowledge. Its illustration of strange creatures and surreal landscapes could be interpreted as depictions of otherworldly entities and realms, akin to those found in traditional occult texts. The Codex's inscrutable script might be seen as a magical language, a secret cipher through which these entities can be invoked or these realms accessed. In the world of mysticism, the Codex's incomprehensibility can serve as a metaphor for the ineffable nature of mystical experiences. Many mystics describe their experiences as being beyond words, as transcending the limitations of language. The Codex, with its asemic script and surreal illustrations, could be seen as an attempt to convey these kinds of experiences, to capture the inexpressible in a tangible form. Yet for all these interpretations, the Codex Seraphinianus remains fundamentally unknowable. Its creator, Luigi Serafini, has insisted that the Codex's script has no inherent meaning, that it is asemic. This does not diminish the Codex's spiritual, occult, or mystical significance. Rather, it enhances it. The Codex becomes a mirror, reflecting back to us our own search for meaning, our own desire to understand the unknown. It serves as a reminder that the universe is not always compliant to our attempts to categorize and understand it, that there is power and beauty in mystery. The Codex Seraphinianus has not been confined to the world of academia, mysticism, and the occult. Its echoes reverberate in more mainstream channels, subtly influencing contemporary media and subcultures. In the realm of film and television, the Codex's surreal and dreamlike imagery can be seen in works that blur the lines between reality and fantasy. The late 90s TV series Lex, known for its eccentric and otherworldly visuals, reflected elements reminiscent of the Codex's unusual landscapes and life forms. The recent trend of weird fiction, a genre that blends elements of horror, science fiction, and fantasy to create unsettling and bizarre narratives, also bears traces of the Codex's influence. Works like the Netflix series Stranger Things, with its depiction of the Upside Down, an alternate dimension filled with strange creatures and distorted landscapes, echo the Codex's unique blend of the familiar and the bizarre. Within the world of video games, the Codex's influence is equally apparent. The popular franchise No Man's Sky, a game that seeks to replicate the vastness and diversity of the cosmos, features a universe filled with strange and surreal creatures, landscapes, and languages that seem to have been lifted straight from the Codex's pages. The game's procedural generation technique, creating an almost infinite array of unique planets and species, mirrors the Codex's own sense of infinite possibility. In the domain of art and design, the Codex has inspired a host of artists and creators. Its unique aesthetic, blending the whimsical with the grotesque, the mundane with the fantastical, has found its way into countless pieces of contemporary art, from the visual to the performance. It has also influenced the world of fashion, with designers like Alexander McQueen incorporating elements of the Codex's visual language into their collections. Perhaps most notably, the Codex has found a home within various internet subcultures. It has become a favorite among fans of outsider art, a genre that celebrates work created outside the established art community, often by self-taught or unconventional artists. The Codex's intriguing mix of the familiar and the strange, its seemingly nonsensical text and imagery, fits perfectly within this genre's ethos of challenging norms and expectations. In the digital age, the Codex has also become a popular subject of discussion in online forums dedicated to cryptography, linguistics, and speculative fiction, where enthusiasts attempt to decipher its script or speculate on its potential meanings. The Codex's enigmatic nature, its resistance to simple categorization or explanation, makes it a fertile ground for exploration and speculation, a testament to the human desire to seek meaning in the inexplicable, to push the boundaries of understanding. As we delve deeper into the mystery of the Codex Seraphinianus, we encounter a plethora of fringe interpretations and hidden theories. These speculations, fueled by the Codex's enigmatic content, often veer into the realm of the extraordinary, the paranormal, and the downright bizarre. One particularly interesting theory suggests that the Codex is a product of an extraterrestrial intelligence. This interpretation, while outlandish, is not entirely baseless. The Codex's bizarre imagery, its seemingly alien script, and its defiance of earthly logic could indeed suggest the mind of a being from a world very unlike our own. Proponents of this theory point to the Codex's flora and fauna, its strange machines and distorted landscapes, as evidence of an alien worldview, a glimpse into the mind of a being that perceives reality in profoundly different ways. Some enthusiasts go further, suggesting that the Codex is not simply an alien artifact, but a means of communication, a cosmic message in a bottle. They posit that the Codex's text is a coded message, a sort of universal language waiting to be deciphered. This theory lends a tantalizing dimension to the Codex, transforming it from a mere curiosity into a potential key to understanding the universe and our place within it. In contrast, others see the Codex as a doorway into alternate dimensions or realities. They suggest that the Codex's bizarre images and text are not simply alien, but otherworldly in the most literal sense. These interpretations often draw on concepts from quantum physics and multiverse theories, imagining the Codex as a kind of guidebook or map to these alternate realities. Then there are those who see the Codex as a tool for spiritual enlightenment or occult practices. They view its strange symbols and cryptic script as a form of esoteric language, a hidden wisdom waiting to be unlocked. According to this interpretation, the Codex is a grimoire, a magical textbook, its seemingly nonsensical text and images a series of spells or rituals designed to unlock the secrets of the universe. And finally, there are those who see the Codex as a grand social experiment or an elaborate hoax, a playful challenge to our notions of meaning and interpretation. These interpretations, while more grounded, are no less intriguing. They suggest that the Codex is a test, a deliberately inscrutable puzzle designed to probe the limits of human understanding and our instinctive need to make sense of the world around us. Whatever the truth may be, the Codex Seraphinianus continues to fascinate and confound, its mysteries as beguiling today as they were when it was first published more than 40 years ago. Each interpretation, each theory, adds another layer to the enigma, another facet to the riddle that is the Codex Seraphinianus. There's an enigmatic beauty in the unknowable, a seductive allure in the mysterious. The Codex Seraphinianus, with its inscrutable script and baffling illustrations, is a testament to this allure. It is an embodiment of the human yearning for knowledge, for understanding, for connection. It is, in many ways, a mirror reflecting back to us our own curiosity, our own thirst for answers, our own inquisitive nature. In the Codex, we see not just an alien encyclopedia, but ourselves. We see our awe in the face of the unknown, our stubborn refusal to accept the inexplicable, our relentless pursuit of meaning. We see our willingness to venture beyond the realm of the familiar, to probe the depths of the alien and the otherworldly, to grapple with the enigmatic and the elusive. In the Codex, we see our capacity for wonder and our hunger for discovery, our drive to unravel the universe's secrets, and our determination to decode its mysteries. Yet, for all its intrigue, the Codex also leaves us with lingering questions. What is the true purpose of this alien encyclopedia? Is it a message from an extraterrestrial civilization, a guide to other dimensions, a tool for spiritual enlightenment, or an elaborate intellectual puzzle? Who created it, and for what reason? What does it reveal about the universe and our place within it? The Codex Seraphinianus, in its eerie strangeness and cryptic complexity, defies easy answers. It challenges our assumptions, upends our expectations, and disrupts our understandings. It compels us to look beyond the surface, to delve deeper into its pages, to grapple with its mysteries and confront its enigmas. It prompts us to question, to ponder, to speculate. It invites us to dream, to imagine, to wonder. In the end, perhaps it is this invitation to question, to dream, to imagine, that is the Codex's greatest gift. It is a reminder that the universe is vast and complex, filled with mysteries and wonders beyond our comprehension. It is a testament to the beauty of the unknown, the allure of the mysterious, the thrill of discovery. It is a prompt to keep exploring, to keep questioning, to keep seeking. And as we turn the final page of the Codex Seraphinianus, we are left with a renewed sense of wonder and a profound appreciation for the endless possibilities that lie beyond the known. The Codex may remain an enigma, its secrets may remain locked away, but its spirit of exploration, its call to curiosity, its celebration of the mysterious and the unknown will continue to inspire and provoke, to challenge and captivate, to beckon and bewitch. Thanks for listening. This has been the Forbidden Library Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.